Not even remotely close. Much better. I think I'm going to play Elf on 2. I don't really see a reason to want it. If I draw an untapped land, yeah, I'd rather just hit my land. Like, I don't think it helps my sequencing at all. So I think I'd rather fetch for a white source. I don't even necessarily want to extend the course of that turn. That was the wrong land to play. I should have played the Confluence so that if I want to play Courser next turn, I can do so. But I think I just want to slam the Siege Rhino. Oh. Well, I definitely want to slam Rhino in this case. This can find a white. This is going to draw another Caves. So I know Sorin, Caves. Yeah, that guy's dead. That was pretty obvious. Playing Sorin here is not good. So Courser it is. Yeah, he's going to ship the Llanowar Waste. Wingmate Rock. Okay. Certainly makes this interesting. Yeah, there's the vampire. I think I'm best off making my own vampire here. So I do this. Get rid of that terrible card on top. So I know about Rock that he's almost surely going to cast this turn. Man, these mirrors are so much harder when they don't just have Fleece Main lines to draw. Oh my gosh, and he even sequences right? How lucky. I mean, it's obviously right, but it's not really like a decision at all. I don't know why I even said it that way. I'm thinking like he could rock first main and make the tokens and like pump them and be like, oh, I have a lifelink blocker, and then get Elspeth. Which I probably want to slow roll so I can try to trap him into doing that. That's fine. So I think I want to go make 2 birds. Uh, which, if he has a removal spell, is not the greatest setup. Um, but long story short, this puts him into a position where he is incentivized to pump his wingmate rocks to 4 power so I can kill them with Elspeth. He's probably going to play this Heath here. He's playing the Caves. He has an Elspeth. No, wait. What is he doing with his mana then? It's just weird to me to not just get that card into play. That's fine. That was not the best thing he could have done for himself that turn. What just happened there? I am like absolutely befuddled why he didn't attack. This can get out here. Activate. Just gotta make sure I have a stack that works so I can do this. This is very confusing what he did. This is not something you should ever do. Just don't walk into that happening, because that is a nightmare. That attacks Elspeth. That attacks Elspeth. Because I can beat the Sorin in the heads up. But the Elspeth needs to die immediately. Though he does get to kill my Elspeth on the attacks. So I know he has Heath, Downfall. He's going to cast the Citadel. Oh, I have Sorin. That's lucky. He knows he knows my entire hand, and he can kill the Elspeth in combat and downfall the Sorin and make a vampire and end up with me having a Johnny ahead of him, which is bad. So he needs to save the downfall for the Johnny, which then lets me have Sorin up, which is also very bad for him. Which means his hand needs to do something, which it probably does. And we'll probably have a real game. Sure. That actually just doesn't bother me at all. I did miss that part, I guess. Still doesn't bother me too much. I guess he has the downfall in hand, which is the problem. So the odds of me killing this Soren next turn are low, but I can probably take it down a notch, or 3 or 4 or 5. What is going on here? Okay. I think this elf is getting in someone's way. I don't think I need the pump on Soren here. He's going to draw a Caryatid. Okay, so we're just going to play the land that he knows we draw a turn. He has enough power to kill a Johnny in combat no matter what. What if I make a single vampire? No, that doesn't work. I can make a 3 and a... That doesn't work. If I make a 3 and a 4 and attack Soren for 3, it goes to 2, and that's a mediocre spot to be in. I think I just want a Johnny and find an Elspeth here. Oh, I should have thought about what I'm doing with these vampires first. Doesn't matter. They're attacking Soren. That's not actually a decision. Yeah, my guy dies. Does it? I don't think it actually gets better to save the Ajani. I don't think it's better to... I think my goal here should just be to find... That will do. Somehow that card might be good this game. So he makes the obvious vampire. He has a Heath still, right? Oh boy. This is a problem. Because this now pumps this. Probably did to this. I don't think this one mattered, but this probably does. Yeah, Johnny's gonna die. I'm okay if I draw any removal spell. In a loose definition of the word okay. Because he still is a Johnny, which is a big problem. So, I exile this. Green. Black. That might have been wrong. I might have wanted to put counters on my vampire. Just get planeswalkers off the board. Play the land he knows about. Don't take a damage. I'm actually not in the worst of shape right here. It's a pretty good draw for him because it gives him 2 rebuys on the shuffles. It's basically the point of the game where I have to... Oh, he has a rock on top. Okay, this is getting really bad for me. I think I basically have like a turn or 2 to draw an Elspeth. Yeah, 2 turns or so to draw an Elspeth. Oh, he gets the rock this turn. So I'm just dead. I guess I can draw... Oh, he's another Wingmate Rock on top. That would be the point of just dead, I think. But... Well... Get that out of here. To start. Problem is the second rock makes things... It doesn't make them that bad, actually. I've got a lot of life to play with, an extra vampire to block with. So if I draw a Johnny, I might be okay. My cards are very good. Man, how lucky. I'll take some damage. Yeah, if I draw my second to Johnny, I can stabilize the board pretty reasonably, actually. It's just a bunch of things that are bigger than his stuff. I guess at this rate, I could also reasonably just Moto Clock him. That is not the second to Johnny. Still casting it because basically why not? Oh, all of the Wingmate Rocks, eh? Well, I was still potentially in it against the first 3. I don't think the last one's going to make anything go very well for me. So I get to double block this one, single block this one, take 10. If he ultimates the monsters, the lion, probably 9 going to 19. He makes another rock. And neither of us ultimated Johnny this game, and look at these life totals. Yeah, vampire down. That was clearly happening. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I accidentally pressed F4 a little late. But I may just be in this one at this rate. I need to distribute counters. So I'm going to put 1 on this bird, and I think I... No, that's wrong. Is it 1-1-1 across the board? What am I actually targeting? Well, I'm pretty sure this is dead no matter what. So what gives me the best chance of stabilizing? I don't mind 1/1/1 across the board. And focus on killing his flyers and drawing an Elspeth. And put the extra toughness on the carried Y. That doesn't make sense. But 2/1. No, the extra toughness on the carried it does kind of make sense. This guy will eat up a turn of attacks. If I draw Elspeth next turn, I can then plus it, presumably make good blocks. Is it all at a Johnny? Sweet, I just get to kill whatever. Oh, I should have put an extra counter on a bird so I can block down a rhino if I want. That was the mistake I made. There we go. Well, continuing with the original plan. Let's kill all the flyers. Oh, they're attacking me? Oh, not a Johnny. Yeah, I was just dead to any combination of blocks here then. Oh, no, I wasn't. What was I? I went to -1. I could have thrown this on the soldier. I thought they were coming out of Johnny. However, I was very dead still. Well, you're in the deck. You're in the deck because my opponent has demonstrated more rocks than I have. Those are out of the deck, or at least one of them. And then I board out these. It's like this or something? I think that's right. Okay, here we go. Carried. Snap keep. Probably the best card in the mirror. At least in an opening 7. So this hand is very likely going to be drawing 2 cards with the Abzan charm. Yeah, and as you could see last game, these games tend to get very convoluted at various points. Yeah, I'll just save the land in case. I may have just taken extra damage for no reason there, but we'll see. I should have. Maybe I should have played the fetch so I can cut earlier. So I'm gonna charm before I play a land next turn. So if I hit like a tap land, I have one less card in my graveyard than if I had fetched a plains last turn. Well, we have a matchup. Yeah, so I took a damage and just like did that for no reason. Don't need to fetch yet because of the Urborg. I think that in general people are a little gun shy on firing that card off as a draw spell. So I get to go fetch. think I want plains. I need to go white, green, black. Draw two. Have a million more cards than my opponent. Play Urborg that doesn't really fix his mana because he played his second black source. And then cut his guy. And here we see the tempo power of Murderous Cut. I did two things in a turn, even if one of them was just drawing cards. That's not something I'm super afraid of, I guess. I don't see any reason to make a bad trade for it. Hopefully we can bait him into the full-on get you values of going for the rock here. That's fine. I can beat that. That was the right play on his part. So, let's think about this. That gets tapped for white. I have to kill the Elspeth now. And I think I just want to draw cards here. Not 100% on boarding out both Sorens. I think Thoughtseize is just really good in this matchup. So I'm taking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's exact lethal next turn. Just like on board exact lethal. Please don't play Planeswalker. Please just be a Wingmate Rock. Or even a Rhino. I'll take a Rhino. Like I said, I'll take a Rhino. And I can fetch. This will get a green. And then I get to go black, green, white. Getting somewhere. White. Oh my gosh. Tapping lands with an Urborg in play is the actual worst thing of all time. I choose you. Okay. And now we're stable, slightly ahead on cards, but probably not actual cards. How did I take a damage there? Oh, I fetched. Ugh. I'm going to die to a Siege Rhino. That's bad. Played the wrong land. Oh no, I had it in play. Why did I fetch? Oh my gosh. When I lose the game because of that. It's bound to happen. That's not a good card. I'm just going to kill the rock and begin a combat. Or, right now. Trade offer accepted. Guess maybe I should leave in a single sword in post-board because these life total swings are pretty big. And I'm always trying to play the control. Don't be a rock. That's also unfortunate. So he is a planeswalker and I have nothing. Well, black, white, green. Draw 2 cards. Not the ones I wanted to see. Even dead if I play that. So I have to bottom it? Just kind of gross. Yeah, whereas I'm like 1 out of 3 that Thoughtseize is a Sorin that I should have left in potentially to just like immediately win the game by going like make a bat, make an Elspeth next turn into your Sorin. Yeah, I should be dead from here. Pretty easily. Can't tap that for anything but colorless. Yeah, I'm just dead. That's fine. Guess we did learn our lesson about conceding at given times after the second. There was a game where I should have been dead. Instead, I went to 4 versus Batty Tuna. Second game there. Well, we have been defeated.